Hi guys, I'm going to film my January favorites for you today. I know it's a little bit late, I apologize, but better late than never. I want to film more consistently from here on out, but as you know, and I've mentioned in a prior video, I don't always film favorites just because my favorites don't always change. Once I love something, I tend to love it for a long time, so when I do have favorites, I will film new videos though. So, January favorites video. I'm going to get started with a skin care line. It's body care, skincare, bath products called Sabon, and I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. They're from Israel, and the first item is this body lotion enriched with olive oil and avocado oil, paraben and mineral oil free. And the scent is patchouli, lavender, vanilla, and it smells absolutely amazing. It's literally, I don't even know what it is about the smell, but it's addictive. I can't get enough of it when I put it on. I just want to keep putting more and more on because it smells so good. But this line is something that I've only seen in New York. I never saw it in Miami. They have standalone stores. The first one that I found was in Soho, and I ended up getting gifts for a bunch of people for Christmas from this line because I loved it so much. And my boyfriend, fiance, I have to get used to saying, my fiance bought me a few things for my birthday because he knew how much that I loved it. And I hadn't bought anything for myself when I had gotten all the Christmas gifts. So I absolutely love it. Normally I don't like the smell of patchouli. I feel like it's kind of very earthy, and that's not usually a scent that I'm attracted to. But with this patchouli lavender vanilla mixture, I don't know what it is, but something is magical about this lotion. So I highly recommend that you try it if you have a Sabon near you. I don't know where they have them. Obviously I'm guessing Israel since they're from there, and I know they have them in New York, but it says here, maybe Brussels? I don't know. Maybe it's a European thing, but it's absolutely incredible. And then the other thing from the line that I have that he also picked out for me, since he knew, as you all know as well, that I'm looking for more face lotions to hydrate my skin in this winter weather, it's the night cream based on white tea, and it just looks like this. Really pretty glass jars they use, which I really like. I love, it's kind of like old-fashioned packaging. You can like imagine this on somebody's dresser, like, I don't know, way back in the day. I think they're really, really pretty. So I love this night cream. I use it, obviously it's a night cream, so it's a little richer than perhaps a daytime formula would be, so I use it only at night, and I find that it's very hydrating. It works really well. It hasn't broken me out, so I'm really, really happy with this. I also have like a body scrub and stuff like that, but I didn't want to bring everything out, but just know that I love the line, and I highly recommend it if you ever have a chance to try it out. So sticking with body care, this is another obsession of mine. It's the Home Health Almond Glow, and it's basically like an oil. They have a bunch of different scents, but I chose jasmine, which smells heavenly. It's basically, it says with peanut oil, olive oil, lanolin oil, and vitamin E, natural all-purpose lotion. It says lotion, but it's an oil. Moisturizes and revitalizes the skin, excellent for massage, and it's paraben-free. So I actually found out about this from the girl that does my hair in Miami, and she got hers at Whole Foods. I got mine at a health food store up here, and I know that they also sell it at Fairway in New York as well, so I'll be getting it at Fairway next time because it was cheaper than, when I saw it, it was cheaper than what I paid for it at the health food store, but it's amazing. What I do is I take my regular body lotion, put some of that in my hand, and then pour some of this oil in it, and mix it together and then put it on, and it's extra, extra hydrating. I was finding that even with my most hydrating body oil or body lotions, my skin was still getting very dry. It would end up getting itchy. My legs would end up getting itchy, and it was just not, I was not happy. So my skin on my body tends to get very dry. So I love, 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 love that, and it smells amazing too, and it complements any fragrance, at least that I have had in body lotion. So I'm really loving that and obsessed with that. Sticking with body and skincare, I've also been loving this Avène thermal spring water, and I won't try and say it in French because I'll butcher it probably as usual. But this is amazing. It's just one of those water mists similar to the Evian mists. And what I do is either I'll put it on over makeup to make whatever I'm wearing look less cakey. So if I have a lot of powder on or something like that, or se me va la mano with the powder, I put too much powder on, I'll put this to make it look a little bit more natural. It makes it less cakey, and it kind of helps the makeup kind of melt into my skin. So I highly, highly recommend this stuff, and I also use it After I wash my face, I spray some of this on my face, kind of air it dry, and then put my lotion on. So it helps the lotion to sink in. I read that I got this magazine on like the best beauty products and skincare products and all of this stuff. And one of them was this, and they recommended that you use it prior to your lotion to help your lotion really sink in. So I've been doing that, and I will say that it does help that a lot. So if you're finding that your facial lotions aren't really sinking into your skin the way that you want them to, or working the way that you want them to, this might be a good idea to try. Something about the natural minerals in spring water that really helps your skin somehow. I don't know the science behind it, but it's amazing. And this is hypoallergenic and preservative free. When I was living in Miami, I saw that I was able to get this on Amazon, but here, if you live in New York or any place that has like a Duane Reade, they sell Avene and Duane Reade. I'm not sure where else. But I'm sure it's easily accessible online because I found it when I lived in Miami. I was going to order it, and then we moved here, so I didn't need to. Moving into makeup, I only have a couple of makeup products this month. The first of which is this Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls, and it says the color is light bronze pearl, but I don't remember it saying that on the actual package when I purchased it. I think it was just for all skin tones or something like that. It was either that one or the one that said for fair. I can't remember, but it's the one that looks like this, like bronzy. And basically what this is it's supposed to be like the Guerlain Meteorites, and you can kind of see something when I go like that, but really when you put it on the face, you don't like look at someone's face when they wear this and say, oh my gosh, I see that you have a highlighter on, or you have some kind of shimmery powder or anything like that. It just gives you kind of some kind of glow. It looks like you're kind of glowing from within, and it's just an overall really nice finish. And it's not something that you can pinpoint, but it looks really good, which is the same effect that their Guerlain Meteorite pearls are supposed to have, but those are like, I think $50-something or $60 for one of those containers. And this, I believe, was around $14, and it had like one of those manufacturer's coupons on it that I think was for $3 off or something. So I think I ended up paying like $9 or $10 for this. So it's expensive for drugstore product, but when you compare it to what it's actually, I guess a quote-unquote dupe for, I don't know if it's an actual dupe because I've never had the Guerlain Meteorites, but when you compare it to what it could be if you got the designer version or the high-end version, I think it's well worth it. Plus, I love the finish it gives my skin. Second product is also from Physicians Formula, and this is the Sexy Booster Sexy Glow Blush. And it's really, the light. It's really cute packaging. It's like a baked-on little high heel. Ooh, over here. Baked-on high heel onto the powder. It makes it a corally pink color. And they have actually two colors. The color I got was rose, which is more on the pink side. The other one was far more coral, and I tend to do better with pinky blushes because of my skin tone. But I absolutely love this. It's a sexy booster, so it's supposed to have pheromone-inducing scent or something. To me, it just smells like vanilla. It smells really, really good. I bought it, I got it home, and I was like, this is going to be a nice drugstore alternative to some of the corally pink blushes that I have. Maybe I'll use it every once in a while or whatever. But it turns out that I've been reaching for this every single day, and the packaging is really cute. It's a pleasure to put on because it smells so good. And I really, really like it and would highly recommend it. And this is from their new collection. I don't know if it's a permanent fixture in their line from now on or not, but it is available now. I just saw some. They didn't have that many. It was pretty scarce when I was first looking for it, and now I've seen it in quite a few drugstores. So highly recommend that if you can get your hands on it. And then lastly, for makeup products is my Maybelline Baby Lips. And I have a couple colors of this, but this one's my favorite. It's Cherry Me. It's the red one. I also have the grape one that I can't remember what it's called, but that one's also very pretty. It gives your lips like a wine-colored stain. And then I have the pink one that it's called Pink Punch or Fruit Punch or something like that. But I don't like that one as much because it's kind of more creamy, and I don't really like creamy looking lip balms. I like lip balms to be like this, like the clear kind of jelly-ish formula, and I love when they leave a stain. So these are amazing. They're super hydrating. They have SPF, I believe, but I can't see where it says that. I'm pretty sure they had SPF in them. Yeah, they have SPF 20, which is really good. It's never bad to have SPF. And I love the stain that they leave. So this is always in my handbag, no matter what lip product or lipstick that I start out with in the day. Usually I end up wearing this because it's easy and I know that the colors flatter me and they're very hydrating. So highly recommend those. I'm dying to get my hands on some of the limited edition ones. There's one that's like a melon color that I'm dying to get, but I can't find it anywhere. Either it's sold out everywhere or they didn't really have very high distribution, but I literally cannot find it anywhere. I don't know where to look. I don't know where else to look. I've even tried to look online. On eBay, they're selling for like $20 or something, which is ridiculous. I don't want it that bad, people, but I would like to get my hands on it. So if any of you find one and want to send it to me, that would be super. Anyways, so that's it for makeup. Then my random favorites. First of all, a TV show. I don't have it obviously in my hands, but the TV show Girls is one of my absolute favorite shows. I didn't start watching in the beginning. It's in the second season now, right? Yeah, this is the second season. So I didn't watch the first season at all on live TV, but I decided to check it out on my HBO Go on my iPad. That's kind of what I've been doing at night in bed. So I'm obsessed with the show now, and I can't get enough. I think it's so smart, so hilarious. All the characters play their roles so well, and then Lena Dunham, or Dunham, or however you pronounce her name, is amazing. She's so smart and intelligent, and I'm continuously impressed by her. I subscribe to her on Instagram too. I followed her, whatever you call it, on Instagram as well, because I just think she's so interesting. And that show is awesome. It's really smartly written. I like shows that are more smart. I like the shows that are not, as intelligent and, are kind of slapstick and make you kind of allow you to escape or whatever. But more often than not, I like shows that are a little bit intelligent and don't assume that everyone's, dumb. But so that's why I really like Girls. I really, really do. If you haven't watched it and you're old enough, I highly recommend that you do. I think it's amazing. Then, as far as movies are concerned, I'm a huge fan of musicals. I've grown up in the theater world. My parents both graduated with their undergraduate degrees in theater. I've always been a thespian when I was in high school and all of that, and plays and all that kind of stuff. So I absolutely love that world, and music is like my all-time fave. I'm obsessed with musicals. I watched all the old musicals from like the 50s and the 40s and, way back when with my grandmother when I was young, and I've continued to enjoy them. And the newest musical that has come out is Pitch Perfect, and I am OMG obsessed with this movie. I have watched this probably 50 times, and that's not an exaggeration. I made my fiance go see it with me in the theaters, and we rented it a bunch of times over Christmas, and then his sister actually sent this to me for Christmas because she knew how much I was obsessed with it, and I've made him watch it with me at least 6 or 7 times since then. So absolutely obsessed with this. If you haven't seen it, pick it up. We end up singing along to like every single song, and then the songs are stuck in my head for days and days, and it's hysterical. And Rebel Wilson is like, steals the show. She's so hilarious. I just love her so much. Anyways, if you have a chance, definitely go watch this movie. It's really, really funny. And then I think my last thing is Cooking Light magazine. This is my first issue, but as you know, I mentioned in my last video that I am engaged, so I will be getting married. Probably not for a while, probably next April, I think is what we're thinking. But it's never too soon to start getting prepared. So I'm trying to start cooking at home, especially now that we found a supermarket in the city that is not exorbitantly priced. I'm really excited to start cooking at home. So this has some really amazing recipes in here. I'm really excited to try that chicken recipe from the cover. And where's the other one that I was like, oh my gosh. They just have like so many good looking things. And I'm not going to be able to find any right now. They have like a quick beef stroganoff. They have Vietnamese soup. I mean, brown butter gnocchi looks amazing. And I really want to make this lemon chicken. So I just got this the other day. But cooking and getting healthy has been one of my January favorites. I also joined a gym in the area, so I can start working out and get in that habit. So good times. Now, that's all my favorites. I did have one miss this month, which I hesitate to even mention, but I wanted to tell you guys, I think maybe I just don't like BB creams in general, because the 2 that I've tried, I've really, like, not just disliked, but I've hated. They feel so oily, and I don't know if there's versions that are not oily or what, but I literally feel like I'm slathering oil on my face, which I hate. It feels disgusting to me. But I was hopeful for this one because I like Tarte products, and I got it with my Beauty Insider points at Sephora. It was a 100-point gift or whatever. I hadn't used points in a long time, so I decided to pick up some of the samples this go around. And it's the Tarte BB Cream and Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. Now, truth be told, I haven't tried the powder, and I didn't use it over the BB cream. Maybe that was the whole point, but I hated the BB cream. I put it on to go to the gym just because I wanted a little bit of something, and before I even went to the gym, like, it started like getting very splotchy on my face. Like, I started seeing patches where all of a sudden there was no coverage, and you could tell the difference because it does have a little bit of coverage to it, plus the color that was in here. Oh, they had a few colors, and I think I tried, light was like super light, sorry, or fair was like super light, and then light was a little bit dark. It came with like 4 different ones. So I mixed fair and light, which are these two in the bottom. Oh my gosh, I have like the oil from my Almond Glow all over. Anyways, I mixed the two, and so there was a little bit of coverage, and I hated it. It got so splotchy before I even got to the gym, so I was like, forget it, I'm going anyways. I'm gonna sweat it off my face regardless. But super, super annoying. So do not recommend this at all. And maybe I just hate BB creams, and that's why, but I don't know. I wouldn't go for it. Anyways, that's all I have to say today, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you liked it. Please leave me comments down below. I would love to know what your favorites are, and I'm still would love to get your recommendations on, any products that I should try now that I'm in the cold weather, since I'm obviously not used to this. And I would love to just talk to you guys and interact with you a little bit more. So I would love any comments you would leave. If you like this video or any other videos you've seen, please don't forget to subscribe. And I guess that's it. So I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.